Right. Sure. NC State will be bringing with them, in addition to Coach Moore, Kiana Leslie, Dee Dee Rogers, and Alyssa Cunane. Iowa will be bringing Megan Gustafson and Hannah Stewart, and that will be later. State will be first here. And as we're waiting for them, it's a good time to remind you to please silence your cell phones and electronic devices. There's no flash photography allowed in the room. If you have a question, please raise your hand and then wait for the microphone to get to you. Limit your initial question to one question and then a follow-up. If we have time, we'll come back to you again if you have additional questions. Identify yourself both by name and by media, and designate who the question is for. The format for this press conference, the head coach will make an opening statement. After that, we will take questions for the student athletes only. Once they're finished, we will then allow them to go back to the locker room and have field questions for coach. So initially, your question should be only for the student athletes. We'll begin with NC State, and to my left is Coach Wes Moore, Kiana Leslie, Dee Dee Rogers, and Alyssa Cunane. Coach, just a brief opening statement. After that, we'll field questions again just for the student athletes only. Coach?
Well, first, you have to give Iowa a lot of credit. They played a great game, very well coached, very fundamental, and Gustafson obviously awesome player, and then felt like the rest of the team really had a great game around her. So when they're hitting threes and she does what she does on the block, it's a tough matchup. Thought we made a great run to start. I was very disappointed in the first half. Don't know exactly what happened. That really didn't look like our team. But second half, we made a nice run, and then we came down about 4 or 5 times in a row and had some decent looks, and the ball just didn't go in. And I thought that was our chance to really put some pressure on them and maybe get over the top, but just wasn't meant to be. So, again, I was a better team today.
Questions for the student athletes, and please designate who your question's for. Right here in the 5th row on the left.
Corey Smith with Pack Pride. Wes, for you, the 2 players obviously sitting directly next to you. This is their final game.
Corey, we're just fielding questions
for
the
players.
student athletes.
I apologize. Well, then for the 2 of you, for Dee Dee and Kiara, for both of you, for this being your last game as you step off the court, obviously, Wes gives you both a big hug as you're stepping off. What did this game mean to you, and what does it mean to wrap up your career here at NC State?
Kiara, do you want to start?
I have to thank Coach for allowing me to come here and finish out my college career. I think that we didn't play the way we wanted to today, but they played hard for us, and I personally take some of the blame for us starting off a little bit slow, but I'm thankful for the way that we finished this year.
Dee Dee?
Yes, like Kiara said, I'm very happy with how our year went this year. I wish the outcome of this game would have been different, but I wouldn't rather have, done it beside the people that I did it with, so.
Questions for the student athletes? Right here in the front row on the left.
This question's for Alyssa. Well, she can't see him. Jonas Pope with the News and Observer. Guarding a player like Megan, she's so physical and does so much in the post. As a true freshman, what do you kind of learn playing against a player like that who's a senior, who's done so much and just plays such physical styles of basketball?
I think she kept her composure very well on the court, and she just scored a lot around the basket, but she also had the outside shot. So I think just her style of play, and she was directing her players, and her leadership on the court is something I can learn from.
Over on the left in the second row, did you have a question? No, okay. Over here in the front on the right.
This Jake Akavar, technician. This is for Dee Dee. The saying goes, leave something in better shape than when you got it. Do you feel like you've done that with this program in your 4 years? And if so, how?
I do believe that the program has, gone up since I've been here. Not necessarily in, I wouldn't say talent or players on the team. I think we've been capable to do it. People just stepped up and wanted to go as far as they could this year, and we made it happen, so.
Over here on the right.
Alex Sawyer with Technician. Kiara, you guys as a team this year have to go through a lot of adversity, obviously the 4 injuries, but it's still a Sweet 16 trip. What did you guys learn? How have you guys grown through all that?
We just stuck together and played for one another each and every night, and I think that's what helped us get this far and throughout the season.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you, ladies. Questions for Coach Moore? Right in the middle, about the 8th row.
Debbie Stroman, WCHL. Thank you for an amazing season for the ACC. Can you speak to your success in recruiting the state of North Carolina?
Yeah, we've been very blessed in that regard. I think we had four of our 5 starters are from North Carolina, and we're proud of that. And I think those kids, maybe it means a little more to them. But also there's a lot of talent in the state. There's a lot of very good coaches that refine that talent for us, and so we're very blessed. But, I couldn't be prouder of, obviously those 3 young ladies are all North Carolina products, and just couldn't be prouder of the whole team. Like I said, I was really disappointed in the first half. I don't know if we were nervous or just what, but we weren't ourselves. But, there's been very few times that I have been disappointed, and especially with all they've been through. So I told them in the locker room, there's times before a game, I probably shouldn't say this, but there's times before a game, introductions or whatever, I'm almost moved to tears because as good of players as they are, they're just as good people.
Over here on the left, on the 3rd row.
Brian Rapp, Wolfpacker. Wes, you mentioned you're down 13 to start the 3rd quarter, and you had a 12-6 run. Was that the product of adjustments you made at halftime, or just shots going in the 3rd quarter that didn't go in the first half?
Yeah, this time of year you really struggle with, do you go with what you've done all year? Do you try some new things? Obviously, we started the game in our normal defense, and we just felt like we couldn't match up real well on the block, and Elisa was getting in foul trouble, so we decided to try to get in front, and we had spent quite a bit of time trying to deny the high post and pressure the ball. If you're going to front, you got to have pressure on the ball and make it tough for them to pass, and we didn't do a good job of that. But I agree. I thought we did turn them over a few times doing that. They maybe took them a minute to adjust. I thought we turned them over, made the run. And then, like I said, it just seemed like there was about 5 possessions where we had a couple of wide open threes. We missed a layup. And, you just think if we hit a few of those shots, it puts a little pressure on Iowa and gets the crowd into it a little bit. I would have liked to have seen what we could have done. But, that happens, and you got to give them credit. They shot the heck out of it from 3. And that's what you got to hope doesn't happen when you're playing them, because you're going to have to give something up. You got to pick your poison, and they made us pay.
Over here on the left. Okay. Any more questions? On the left, on the 2nd row.
I'm Rob McLam with Inside Pack Sports. Coach Moore, your thoughts on this season as a whole and where the program's going?
Yeah, I think the whole body of work, you have to be really proud of these players and all they've been through. They could have, they could have really hung their heads and got down 4 different occasions when you had some key players go out, and they didn't. They, maybe mourned a little bit for a day or 2, and then they bounced right back and kept coming. And so I'm proud of that. As far as our program goes, and that's what we owe a lot to these seniors. We had our best recruiting class this past year coming in the fall. I think ESPN ranked it top 10. And now back-to-back Sweet 16s. We're getting in homes that we weren't able to get in a few years ago. So we're excited about where we're headed, and we owe that to the players up here. And so hopefully we can build on what they've helped happen here.
In the back on the left.
Elisa had a great game today. I thought double-double, really seemed to be really composed going up against the player of the year.
Yeah.
What did you think about her performance and her growth this year?
Yeah, again, it was a physical game, and so she didn't probably finish as many as she would have liked around the bucket, but what an awesome future she has ahead of her, and hopefully this is an experience that will help her down the road. And again, just another one that's an unbelievable person, and we're excited. Always got a smile on her face. We're excited about having her around, and hopefully we can do like Iowa's done, build something special around a special player.
Obviously, are really proud of everything you've built here and excited about the future. So, are you committed to coming back to NC State next year?
Oh yeah, I'm very, very blessed to be at NC State, and again, I like where we're headed.
Any more questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you all.
And we'll go ahead and start with Iowa. And to my left is head coach Lisa Bluter, Megan Gustafson, and Hannah Stewart. And as we did before, after a coach's opening statement, we'll entertain questions only for the student athletes and then move on to questions for Coach. Coach?
I'm extremely happy for my team. They have worked so hard. They kept believing. They were positive. It's been a magical year for us, and we don't want to see it end. And today, they worked so hard out there. I'm very, very proud of them. We shot the ball well, 24 assists again. That's kind of our game. We shot the ball well from everywhere, but I thought our defense was pretty good as well. Megan today tied the NCAA record for double-doubles in a season with 33, which is pretty impressive. But I want to thank our fans, too. They traveled 913 miles to come watch us play. I know there's a lot watching at home, but, boy, those 913 miles, that's dedication, and we're appreciative of that.
Questions for the student athletes, and please designate who the questions are for. Over here on the left.
Megan, it was fun for us to watch the matchup of the centers. What was it like out there with Kanane?
Yeah, it was definitely a really good battle. She's a really great center, and she's got a great career ahead of her. And we were both working hard down there. And whenever I saw her along with another teammate kind of doubling in, I was able to hit my guards, and they were able to hit. After that. And so then after that, I was able to get a little bit open inside, and I just have to credit my teammates for hitting those shots.
Over here in the back on the left.
This is for both of you. Lindsay Gibbs with High Post Hoops. Can you talk a little bit about the benefit and kind of luxury this day and age of having such a veteran team, of having, all these seniors in your starting lineup? And you look so in sync out there, all of you. Is it as in sync as it looks?
Yeah, it's so crucial to have, those leaders, those veteran players that have been in these kind of situations. We've had that postseason run with the Big Ten championship, and, just getting that experience is so important, especially when there's games like this where, we're battling for our careers, and it's important to have that calm presence, that experience on the court.
Hannah?
Yeah, and we just know each other. You know, we know what each of the guards' strengths are, and I think the guards know us really well, and we know each other really well. I know where Megan wants the ball on the high-low, and I know even if I don't hit her there, she's going to catch it most of the time. So, yeah, I think just having that experience together is a huge advantage.
Also in the back again.
Obviously, we don't know exactly who you're going to play yet, but there's a possibility that you're going to be playing another team who actually has two bigs, a really big presence inside. If you do, in fact, face off against Kalani and Cox, what are your thoughts about that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone in the country would look forward to that matchup, you know, especially because they've got some couple of great post players, and, you know, Hannah and I have been working extremely hard, you know, over our course of our 4 years, and, you know, we're just going to go into it, you know, doesn't matter who we play, we're going to play our hearts out, that's for sure.
Any more questions for the student athletes? In the back again, way on the left.
Chad Conine, Waco Tribune Herald. Megan, they cut it to 5 there in the middle of the third quarter. Then you guys hit a 3 from the corner, and you get an inside bucket. How important was it to get the lead back to double digits and sort of enforce your will on them at that point?
Yeah, it was really important. You know, they were coming in, they were closing in, they had a little bit of a run, you know, but I think it was Lexi who hit a really big 3 in the corner, and, you know, that gave us momentum. You know, we love being able to just share the ball and get a great shot instead of a good shot, and that's what we did. And, you know, honestly, we just love playing with each other. We feed off each other's energy, and I think that's what kept us going.
Over here on the left in the third row.
Hi, Travis Lund, High Post Hoops. This is for both of you. When that run kind of got started for NC State, they were getting out in transition, it seemed like, a lot faster, and sort of you guys really limited them on that up until that point. Was there an adjustment that you made to stop them, or was it just sort of a, you know, all right, everybody get together, we're not putting the effort in, they're getting it, leaking out on breaks now? Like, how did you guys sort of stop that flow? Because it looked like they were on the brink, and then you shut it down.
Megan?
Yeah, so, you know, at that point, we knew that they were going on a little bit of a run, and exactly what you said, you know, we needed to just get back defensively. You know, they were running on us a little bit, and they were kind of doing what we do. And so we kind of recognized that. We kind of came together as a team collectively and just thought, you know, we needed to bring our intensity back, and thankfully we were able to do that.
Hannah?
Yeah, when that happens, a lot of times we just come together as a team. We know basketball is a game of runs. We know that, you know, NC State's going to try their hardest to fight back, just like any team will. And when there was a timeout after that happened, we're like, okay, they had their run. Now it's time for us to go back to work again. And a lot of their fast breaks were from our turnovers, so we just tried to cut those down too.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Coach, questions for Coach? Right here to the left on the third row.
Lisa, I'll ask you the same question I asked Megan. It was fun for us to watch the matchup of these centers. What was it like from your seat on the bench?
Yeah, I mean, when you have two posts that good going at each other, you know, it's a battle down there, and it's fun to watch. I mean, I think we were fortunate we were able to pick up a couple fouls on her and it put her on the bench for a little bit. You know, she played 32 minutes instead of 38 minutes, which is to our benefit. And also, just when you pick up those fouls, it makes you a little bit more timid. But I think that, you know, Megan said it the best. I mean, she's going to be a great player. There's no doubt. She's one of the best, you know, coming up in the country as far as posts.
In the back.
Going off that same question I had too, if you do in fact go forward and it is Kalani and Lauren that you're facing tomorrow, what are your thoughts on that? And I mean, does that, obviously that would be a big story, be really exciting I think for a lot of people.
Yeah, it would be exciting. You know, obviously Baylor's a tremendous team, and that's a big part of their game. It's like it's a big part of our game, so I think it'd be a really fun matchup to see. Who knows what's going to happen out there right now, but no matter what it is, I know that Hannah and Megan are going to be stepping up for the challenge.
Third row on the left.
Yeah, Coach, the program's headed back to its first Elite Eight since '93, and this is sort of, you know, especially making the Sweet 16 a couple of years back. How much are you aware of sort of the fact that you're building something that's kind of returning this program to what it was under Vivian Stringer? And does that play a role or have like a meaning for you that you've taken them back to some place that they hadn't been since she left?
You know, I mean, that's the goal, right? Is you always want to take your program as high as you can and make it as good as you can. And this certainly was a step for us. You know, we hadn't, as a coaching staff, been to an Elite Eight, so it was really important to us, and it was important to our players. We also, I think it's the first team that's ever had 29 wins in a season since that year as well. I will point out that year they also went to the Final Four.
Any more questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach.